Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of B2Tech Bridge. This is your host Reda Chouffani. In today's episode, we're going to talk about business intelligence and the top 5 truths that IT should know about BI. Now, analytics is the discipline of analyzing the data and looking for specific insights to help with evidence-based decision making. And when we talk about the value that BI brings to the table and based on its descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive model, we recognize that it is able to help organizations succeed and meet their objectives by simply analyzing the information that they have access to, whether it's internal, external, and then provide supporting content so that their business decisions that they're making are based on some evidence that's based on their information. So now that we understand the importance of BI, as many already do, let's talk about the 5 truths about BI that every IT department should understand and recognize. BI initiatives are not a one-time project. Now, in the traditional IT space, everybody recognizes that IT projects have a beginning and an end, and it's very common. Now, obviously, you have an upgrade going on, then you're probably going to start the upgrade, test it, and complete the upgrade, and you're done. With BI initiatives, it's a different story. It's an ongoing initiative that may start with some technical implementations, but once the platform is implemented, it's actually an ongoing initiative where business users are constantly adding on to it and developing more and more items within the platform. And that makes it an ongoing project. So for IT, they need to be aware that it's not going to end anytime soon, and their involvement will likely continue over time. The second thing is IT and business users. And a lot of IT departments have done incredibly well in integrating themselves and being able to be involved in the business. Well, BI is a perfect opportunity. As a matter of fact, it requires both the technical folks as well as the business folks in order for it to be successful. So from an IT perspective, it really needs to be a high priority in terms of being engaged with the end users and help support the initiatives to ensure that it is successful. Because its success will also mean that the business has access to relevant information and help the business users meet some of the organizational objectives. Now, the third one is why IT needs to be involved in BI. Well, for a number of different reasons. Number one, you don't want the business users to run with BI on their own and really overlook the security aspect of things, data access, and what they can and can't do. But when IT is involved, it definitely provides some support around not only what is applicable and can be done, but also implementing the appropriate security measures so that the tool is accessible or gives access to the right information for the right folks, and also is supported afterwards. Obviously, once the platform is rolled out, IT must be available to support the platform and the users that are using it. Number 4, BI does not have to be a money pit. And especially when you consider that in today's market, you can actually leverage a number of different platforms on a subscription-based model, meaning that you no longer have to acquire a platform and spend a ton of money up front as a capital investment to get the platform to some of your users. Matter of fact, we notice on many occasions that organizations, just to cut corners, they will purchase the platform and only give it to a handful of executives to use, where in reality, you probably want to have BI in the hands of the majority of your users that are making business decisions and need to have access to those insights from BI. So leveraging a hosted model can definitely open the door to a number of different opportunities for other users. And the last and not least, BI initiatives don't have to be complicated and overwhelming. A number of them can be started small, very small, and slowly over time, as you roll out the different things or components of it, such as dashboards, reporting, and things like that, your users will begin to adopt them. And over time, you can start advancing into using much of the platform's full capabilities where you don't have to get going right away with all of it at once. So that gives you time as far as what the IT folks need to do is to slowly get acclimated with the platform and ensure that they can appropriately support it and understand it well enough. And with that, we finished the top 5 truths about BI initiatives and what IT needs to know, and I hope to see you next time in our next episode. Thank you.